We often believe that thinking things through is a sign of wisdom. But what if I told you that too much thinking can actually hurt you? It's like being stuck in mental quicksand. The more you struggle with your thoughts, the deeper you sink. This is the trap of overthinking. Problem-solving moves you towards a solution, towards action. Overthinking keeps you stuck in a loop. It drains your energy and dims your inner light. Your mind is a powerful tool. When you overthink, you are using this incredible power against yourself. True confidence comes from trusting that you can find the answers along the way. Let's challenge this idea that overthinking is productive. Your confidence is waiting for you just on the other side of that mental clutter. I want to tell you about Sarah. Sarah was a wonderfully talented baker. Her friends and family raved about her cakes and cookies. For years they told her, "Sarah, you should open your own bakery." But then the overthinking would begin. "What if I fail?" she'd whisper to herself late at night. Sarah spent months, then years planning. She wrote business plan after business plan, each one more detailed than the last. But she never took the first step to actually open the shop. One day, Sarah drove past a new bakery that had just opened. It was small, charming, and bustling with happy customers. She realized that while she was busy overthinking, someone else was busy doing. Sarah's story is not unique. Dreams need courage, not just careful thought. So why do our minds get caught in these loops of overthinking? Our brains are designed to protect us, to anticipate danger. When faced with uncertainty, the brain can go into overdrive. It tries to analyze every possible negative outcome. But in our modern world, this system can sometimes misfire. It can see threats where there are mostly just challenges or new experiences. This tendency is often linked to the amygdala, the brain's fear center. When the amygdala is activated, it can trigger a cascade of anxious thoughts. Overthinking is like running on a mental treadmill. You're expending a lot of energy, but you're not going anywhere. Your brain gets stuck replaying scenarios, searching for perfect solutions. But perfection is an illusion. This search for certainty in an uncertain world is what fuels the overthinking. The mind is trying to solve an emotional problem with logic, and it doesn't always work. Understanding this mechanism is the first step to breaking free. It's about recognizing when your brain's protective instincts are going too far. Section 4. Confidence, built brick by action, not by thought. Confidence is not a prerequisite for action. It is a result of action. Think of it like building a muscle. You don't get stronger by just thinking about lifting weights. You get stronger by actually lifting them again and again. Confidence is built in the same way, through consistent effort and experience. Overthinking keeps us in our heads, far away from the building side of confidence. It tells us we need to feel 100% sure before we start. But life is not about perfection, it's about progress. Every time you take a small action, despite your fears, you lay a brick. Confidence isn't about never failing. It's about knowing you can get back up if you do. The feeling of confidence follows the action. It doesn't precede it. Start small if you need to. Section 5, stepping out, the power of doing it afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. This is the essence of building true, resilient confidence. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, even when your knees are knocking. You prove to yourself that your fear doesn't have to control you. Overthinking thrives on keeping you safe within familiar boundaries. But growth and opportunity live just outside that comfort zone. When you choose to act, even when you're unsure, you challenge those limiting beliefs. Think about a time you were nervous but did something anyway. Remember that feeling afterwards, that sense of accomplishment? That is the feeling of confidence being built. Action is the antidote. Section 6, your life, your masterpiece, dare to begin. Your life is like a great unfolding masterpiece, and you, my friend, are the artist. Overthinking is like standing before a blank canvas, endlessly mixing paints. But a masterpiece is not created by thinking about it. It is created by bravely putting paint on the canvas. Your future is not something to be perfectly planned. It's something to be actively created. Confidence is the brush in your hand, and action is the movement. Every decision you make, every step you take adds to your unique creation. Don't let the fear of a misplaced stroke keep you from painting at all. Trust your ability to navigate the process. Your future is not written in the stars, it is written by your choices and your actions. Dare to begin.